We're just the Corduroy Boys.
Yesterday I had to get my car fixed. I went to a Mavis.
Mavis?
Do you know how stupid that is? To get your car fixed at a Mavis?
I thought they just did oil or something.
Tires.
They just do
Tires?
tires.
What do they have to do?
So I was like, I've just been so like, I was 1,500 miles over my oil change.
Oh, man.
That's a lot, right?
That's bad.
Yeah.
I've been on top of oil changes.
I have been forever, but this time I just didn't. My back tire was a spare tire for 1,500 miles.
Like a donut?
Yeah. It was bad. So I go into this place and I'm like, I just need a tire, an inspection, and an oil change. So she's like, okay, $375. So I walk over to the Starbucks next door, get myself a nice pumpkin spice latte. It's the fall. And I get a call from her. She's like, everything's wrong.
It's lighting up like a Christmas tree.
And I'm like, oh God, here we go. So luckily, when I met her, we'll call her Sally, I complimented her nails. This is big at a Mavis. You have to compliment their nails. And she spoke to me about her nails for 25 minutes.
Oh, my God.
When I did this. 25 minutes. Mind you, I'm trying to get my car fixed. And she's like she's showing me pictures on her phone of how she does her nails. She sculpts her nails. This one's Jack Skeleton or whatever.
This is a woman that hasn't gotten a lot of compliments in her life because she doesn't know how to say thank you and move on.
And all the boys in the garage never notice her.
They never notice it.
No, but actually one of the boys from the garage, he came up and she's like got that like cigarette voice. Like,
How old are we talking?
Anywhere between 39 and 62.
Okay.
Because she was grumbling.
Yeah. Leathery.
Pleathery. But she goes, which nails did you like better? These ones or the ones before? And he could not come up with an answer. Like he was just like, I like these ones because they're festive. And then she was like, my last ones were festive. And then she was like, go to the back. She like ran the whole play. Like she was just going off. And like she was getting calls. Like people being like, hi, I need like 4 tires. It's going to be like, I know it's going to be like $6,000. She's like, hold on, I'm talking with a customer. And then she would just be like,
back to the nails.
She's like, so this one I did myself. I sculpted it with like plastic sculpt. And I'm like, and she's like, and I work on the cars all month and they don't break. I'm like, how does that happen?
Ugh.
I'm like still going. Like I'm like,
so you're egging her on.
I'm egging her on because, and then her nails were literally half an inch thick each.
You would imagine there's a lot of dust and grime underneath those nails.
Yeah, you'd think.
Listen, I don't know.
That's what I always think when I see those long nails.
But
it's probably feces.
So she calls me and she goes, oh boy. And I go, oh no. I said, don't tell me something bad with those beautiful nails. And she goes, it's going to be $1,500.
For new nails?
That's the most festive nail.
I had to get my rotor snapped. This thing happened. I had to get new brake pads. I had to do this. I had to do that. And I know I'm just getting scammed out of my mind.
Yeah, because you're such a nice guy.
So I go, listen, I only have $800 to my name. Can you cut me a deal? So she goes, hold on, honey. And I'm like, okay. So she goes, I can take 15 off this. I can take 10 off this. I can take whatever off this. And she's like, how does 1,200 sound? And I was like, I don't know if I can do it. And she goes, hold on, honey. And she goes, first she said best offer. And then she said best offer.
Ho, 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 ho.
$975. So I simultaneously am losing so hard by having gone to a Mavis, but also I feel like I'm winning a little bit because I just brought the price down $500.
Which is something that you pride yourself on.
Yeah, I think
like that you could actually bring that price down to a level.
Well, you know what? I like to talk about how I'm also in customer service.
You tell people that?
Other customer service.
Well, you have a real conversation with people.
When it's necessary. I'm not doing this for the pizza guy.
Okay.
I'm doing this for when it could get sticky.
I would imagine. I mean, if you're doing it at a Mavis, I think you're doing it everywhere.
No, Mavis is the most important place to do it. Okay, if it wasn't, like, what am I going to compliment the guy on? Like, I like your hat.
You're absolutely right.
Well, if it was Brendan, that would work so well.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would be
that's
like, well,
true.
this one's corduroy from my friend's yo-yo company.
That's fair.
I have one. I have 3 from Fire Island back home.
I got a lot of Fire Island gear.
I got a lot of hats. Let me show you some pictures of my hats.
By the way, the plan is to wear a different corduroy hat for every episode. I'll get to at least 7 episodes.
yeah, I have more corduroy hats for you too.
Oh, baby. Did you feel that inside? It was happiness.
That's the feeling of happiness.
Yeah, go on.
Now, going to a Mavis is like shopping for a couch at Home Goods.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, they're like, we got one, but it smells, and you're like, oh, I'll take it. I'm just here. Like, I think I need a guy or a gal.
You need a mechanic you could trust.
Yeah.
A mechanic that's been in the family. A mechanic that's not going to scam you.
Listen, this is all you need from almost any place to just be like, what's really going on here? Like, can you just explain it to me? Like, that's all I want. I'm like, tell me where you're making money. I don't.
That's what I want in my doctor.
Yeah, like, I don't care that you're making money on this. Of course you're gonna make money. There's like, you're a business. Tell me how much this would be at AutoZone and screw me over. I don't mind. I just want to know how bad I'm getting screwed.
You don't have a family mechanic or somebody that the family's been going to for years.
No.
That's very common.
I know, but
Jack
my family
has
no local connections like that.
okay.
Like they don't have like the like. If I need to get like another accountant or something, my dad will know another accountant, but like he doesn't know the car guy. He doesn't know.
Yeah, same here.
I have my uncle, and my uncle just tells me how much pieces of shit mechanics are.
Yeah.
And I went to go get an inspection. The guy said I had rusty rotors. And I was like, they looked fine to me. I'll take my car back. So I took it to another guy, and he passed me. And that was it.
I've never gone to a mechanic and he told me I have rusty rotors, and I've never gotten a second opinion from a mechanic.
Yeah, second opinions are rough.
That was the thing. Like, I'm not gonna go like, okay, never mind. I spent 3 hours here now.
Yeah.
Like, they just have you in their grip. Like, I'm willing to pay $200 extra to get ripped off and just get it done today.
Right.
At that point, if I'm already spending $800, and at the end, I bought the insurance, the $30 insurance.
Oh my God.
For what?
For the tires.
You have $800 to your name. You have to stick to your story.
I know. I just kept being like, all right. I'm like, if you saved me all this money already.
how long does it last? It's like as long as the warranty.
As long as the tires.
Yeah.
I don't know. And she was like, and then we'll prorate it. I'm like, why would you prorate something I'm paying insurance? I don't know.
Oh, say no. I say no to everything.
Yeah. No.
I say no. Although I said that I always get my oil done now, my oil changed, because I took a car, this car I had, the oil light was on for maybe 3 years. I'm not exaggerating. And I was coming back from the Paramount in Huntington, saw a concert, and the car died on the way home.
Just kaput.
I ran the thing dry. All right. It's the engine ceased, and I had to trash the whole car. It was a GMC truck.
Damn,
Beautiful
truck.
GMC, not a Yukon. Doesn't matter.
Did they also do vitamins?
That was a GNC.
But the exact same logo.
GNC.
The logo was like exactly the same.
I think you're right. Yeah.
General Motors
Yeah.
Corporation, General Nutrition Corporation, I would imagine.
Yeah.
It's close. You're right.
Yeah.
GMC Envoy is what I had. Look
Nice
it
little
up.
car.
Beautiful car.
You ever drop a gallon of milk underneath it?
Why do you say that?
This morning,
How did you know?
this morning I went to BJ's and I, you know how they give you boxes for everything?
Never
rather
been
than
to
bags?
BJ's.
You ever go to Costco?
Never been to Costco.
He's never been to a wholesale.
I don't buy in bulk.
Wow.
I don't buy in
Sam's
bulk.
Club guy.
This guy.
I've never
none
had
of
to
our
bu-
sensibilities, Jack.
No.
No. I've never had to buy anything in bulk.
It's the thrill of buying in bulk.
It's I get sick of things so quick that if I bought
Even paper towels.
yeah, I
I'm
like
sick of these.
Oh, why'd I go with Scott?
No, I steal the paper towels from my parents.
Oh, when
that's
you
fair.
have your mom do your laundry.
I do my laundry myself.
No, you don't. You drop it off.
No. I start it. I start the cycle, and then oftentimes I don't have time to sit around and make chit chat with my mom after an hour. So my mom removes the laundry from one place and puts it in the dryer. So she does that and says, "Honey, it's done when it's done." But I get it going. I start it.
So you drop it off, and instead of dropping it off at like you're just dropping it into the washing machine. That's all you're doing. Is she folding it for you?
Yeah. But I tell her I don't need it folded.
I cook. I bought the chicken.
Yeah.
I don't need it folded. And if I have comforters, I bring it to the laundromat because it's too big. I messed
big,
up
yeah.
the.
That's pretty nice of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I drained that thing dry once too. I drain a lot of things dry.
I drained a gallon of milk underneath my car right over here. It's so embarrassing to spill that much milk.
To spill any milk is embarrassing.
To spill a gallon of milk outside.
I think buying milk is embarrassing. It's a child's beverage.
All right,
we already covered this.
We have.
let's not get with that. But it was just it was just so much milk. And like I drove away and I made a milk track and I had to spray everything down because I was worried that like I was gonna have like 45 cats in my driveway or something like that, all licking up the milk. Like I was like, I don't know what the repercussions of this could be.
How big of a milk are we talking? Like
gallon of milk.
Oh, it's a gallon. And what, did it just slipped out of your hand?
It slipped and it just broke.
And then you heard it go boop boop boop.
And it
boop,
went
boop.
all over my shoe. So I got a milky shoe.
You know what I did one time is I forgot the milk in my front seat over the summer. And not over the summer, but during the summer. It wasn't like I came back from camp. So I forgot the milk, but it was like the next day, and I had scheduled like an oil change. So my milk just like smelled. My car smelled like milk, and it had like exploded over like on my seats. And I tried cleaning up. I was like, "Sorry, it smells like milk." And he goes, "Dude, I've seen so much worse."
Really?
Yeah.
What has he seen?
I don't know.
You gotta wonder.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he had to clean the car that you made a mess in.
Yeah, that's possible.
All right, I think it's time for our most favorite segment.
Yeah.
Poopy Head of the Week.
God.
Poopy Head of the Week.
We got sent a message from the great Ricky Grimes. We're going to be listening to this, and then we're going to be basically dissecting the story and seeing just how much of a poopy head, or whatever you want to describe this guy as, a jerk of the week. I don't know if I like that, but
Bad person.
A bad person of the week. Not really a ring to it. But we'll just see how much of a jerk this guy is.
He's a big jerk.
Hey fellas, it's Ricky. Unless I'm not supposed to say who it is, otherwise you can edit this out. So here's the situation I was just in the other day. So I was at the grocery store with my 3-year-old daughter, and we're getting back into the car after shopping. And here's my move, because the problem is that if I don't get a good parking spot near like where you deposit the shopping cart, or if I can catch somebody to hand off the shopping cart to, well, I'm getting this predicament where I have to put the groceries in the car, put my daughter in the car seat, and now I'm left with the shopping cart with no place to really put it. And according to the law, I can't, and I'm doing air quotes here, leave my kid in the car unattended. So I'm kind of stuck here in terms of what I can and can't do with the shopping cart. So I have a couple options. So here's the move I've been going to recently, and I think that it's pretty helpful, but it creates sometimes issues with other people who don't know what's going on. So what I do is if I could put the shopping cart in, let's say I'm going head first into the parking spot. If I put the cart in the front of my car, like in the actual, if I'm going in head first, the front of the car, and I put it in such a position in which I am. I know now that if I were to back out and pull back in, a car could fit with the cart in this position. So theoretically, I've given them a spot, and now they can have this cart. And again, it's only because I can't leave my kid alone in the car to go put it back where it's supposed to go. Normally, I'm all in favor. I'm a big advocate. Put the cart back where you got to go. That's my big stance. Anyway, so the other day I'm leaving a grocery store. I'll leave the grocery store out of it in case I don't want to be named, and also no free plugs. I put daughter in the car, groceries in the car, not in that order, and I put the cart in front of my car. I'm in head first. As I'm getting ready to leave, I notice there's a car, and it's kind of a busy day. There's a car pulling up next to me, and they are ready to take my spot. So they're pretty happy that I'm taking my spot. They got the light on and everything. So I back out, and I go to pull the other way. And this guy's pretty quick to try to get in right behind me. But as he goes to turn in his car, and he doesn't know this, probably doesn't, because most people wouldn't know, his car, not much bigger than mine, if it's the same size altogether. And he sees that the cart is still there. So he starts to kind of freak out a little bit, or at least I could see in the car. He doesn't yell anything to me, but I got the hands up. He's flipping out. He's looking at me because he thinks that I just screwed him and left this cart there so he can't park there. Little does he know that I've done the mathematics and he's got plenty of room to go in there. Now, obviously, if it's a huge car or a stretch limo or something, it's not going to fit because it's a little bit longer than my car. But for the most part, pretty much all cars are going to fit in there. Now, I don't have way to explain this to this guy. So he starts screaming at me, windows up screaming. And so I just give him a shrug. I give him a shoulder shrug. He's freaking out. I drive away. I assume, I don't know if he goes for it or not. I think he may have backed out and tried to do it again. But here's my situation, fellas. And you tell me what you think. What am I supposed to do in these situations? I got the cart, the shopping cart. I can't leave my kid unattended. I got to drop the groceries off. It's a tale as old as time. Where do I put this thing? I think this is a pretty good solution. So do I just have to eat it? That somebody, now mind you, he may have tried to pull in and realized he was good, and that I actually did him a favor by doing this so he has a shopping cart. But, you tell me, fellas, what am I doing here? Am I the bad guy here? Am I doing something wrong? Should I just never shop with my kid? Should I leave the kid unattended? Should I not use a shopping cart? Should I have some sort of note that I pass out to all folks as I'm leaving to explain what's going on? Should I leave it unaddressed? I'll leave it to you guys. I'll take my answer off the air, and don't read my name on the air. I'm just kidding. You say my name on the air. God bless.
That's a loaded question.
God bless that
Yeah.
Ricky Grimes.
Yeah, he did a full set.
We did. Where are you guys at with this? Because I have a few things.
So I just want to start off by saying that if
Be careful.
in general, with no restrictions, no child, nothing, you should always put your cart back.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, you're scum. With no restriction.
All right, this is going to be tough for me. All right.
But maybe Brandon and I are on the same page here. I was at Costco the other day. I saw a cart.
I've never been to a Costco.
I saw a cart next to my car on the median. And I think that was my phone.
It was mine. I'm sorry. I'm throwing it over there.
Um,
No distractions.
you got distance.
No
It's gonna
distractions.
buzz over
fellas.
there
Roll.
now.
Yeah.
Saw the cart on the median, and I was like, "Oh, that's a cart for me, perfect, right next to my car." Used it, brought it back, unloaded it in my trunk. That space where it was still open, so I left it there for the next person because it's so easy just to get out of the car and just use that.
Wait, I'm sorry. You put it on the median?
I put it back on the median, right where it was.
Like a raised
Median?
sidewalk.
Yes, with wood chips.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with
That's
that.
like, to me, that's like the working memory of the parking lot. It's like the carts don't, at the end of the day, go ahead, bring it back so it's easy. But like, there's going to be somebody coming in right after me that's going to use that cart.
And they're going to say, perfect. I just parked here and there's a car. I actually don't like, because I've been embarrassed by pulling the shopping cart out. Sometimes I don't know how to do that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I pull
down.
and I take the whole row of carts with me, and I don't know if there's a trick to it. So I'll often go for the rogue shopping cart somewhere along in the parking lot. Now I want to say another thing. I forever would leave the shopping cart where it rolled. Okay? Not good.
Not good.
And I didn't know that this was terrible behavior until I started watching that YouTube series called The Cart Narcs. Are you aware of these folks?
I'm not familiar
You
with
know the Cart
Narcs?
Narcs?
Yeah.
but I think
The
I could
Cart
be one.
Narcs changed my whole mind with carts. So basically, the Cart Narcs is this one guy, I guess, and he films it, and he goes up, and if you leave your cart in an area, what we're talking about, he will take a magnet and throw it on your car, and what it'll say, you're being very I don't know. He's got like a whole phrase, and it's enraging the way the guy does it, but because you can see like the videos are it shows people freaking out over doing something so stupid by just leaving their cart where they could clearly just get out and move it. But when somebody's gone too far, it's like, I'm already here, and they just get so angry.
Yeah, it's because they got found out that they're a bad person.
Yes. And I didn't realize I was doing that until I started watching these cart narc videos.
Yeah, and look, if there's a median that has wood chips, you're good.
That's
Acceptable?
perfect.
Oh, okay. All right, good.
Like I said, like just in general, I'm thinking like a Trader Joe's parking lot, like super tight, just like no space for anything. It's like, bring your cart back, because otherwise it's going to damage my car. It's going to block, there's a tiny, like the Trader Joe's I go to has one lane, and it's like if I want to get that spot, I'd have to get out of my car, make everyone hate me, take it out. Now I'm the big jerk. And who was really the big jerk? It was the cart lever.
Mm-hmm. Now, the thing is, like, Ricky says that he has a system where he found the perfect space for the cart. I don't know if I believe that system.
I don't believe him at all.
Yeah, I feel like this was the first time he was like, this is going to be a system. But
Right.
He's passing it off as like,
he
oh,
puts
he's
it
been
in
doing
an area where he believes it's out of the way. I don't believe it's out of the way. The other thing I have with Ricky, I've never had any problem with Ricky.
I've had a lot of problems with Ricky.
A lot of people say that, but I don't understand why he would have to leave his daughter in the car. Can he take his daughter with him, leave the shopping bags in the car, take his daughter in the cart, right? Bring it back to the cart vestibule?
Yeah,
What are we calling it? Cart home?
the cart catcher.
The cart catcher, and then carry his daughter back to the car. Why does he have to leave his daughter in the car? That's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have the upper body strength to do that?
Yeah, I mean,
That's-
like, look, there's certain things. Does he have a weird arm or like a shoulder that
I
is
haven't seen
bad?
him in a while. He
Is there an
could have
injury?
limp.
Is there an injury we don't know of?
We don't
But
know.
honestly, that sounds like a system.
To me, that would be a system. And I want to say that, Ricky, I want to tell you this, that I was once one of you. I left the cart where it goes. I also learned that a cart has 4 wheels on it, and sometimes where you leave it, it doesn't always stay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though. His daughter's a few years old now, right?
Can she walk?
3.
3. Yeah, I think about 3 years old, right?
Yeah.
She probably can she fit in the cart anymore?
I think she probably could fit in the
Think
cart.
so?
In the front part of the cart.
You think so?
Yeah.
Just
When
throw her in the
three-year-old's
cart.
like
Basket?
Yeah,
With
what
all
do you
the-
get?
But she has all the groceries in
a
there.
3-year-old is like the size of a cabbage.
No, that's like a newborn.
Okay.
Their head's the size of a cabbage.
Okay. All right. See, I don't know what a 3-year-old like a 3-year-old would be the size of a
7
mid-sized
cabbages.
watermelon,
That's like no, that's like a 1-year-old.
Like a really big watermelon.
like a big bag of ice.
Like a big bag of ice.
Yeah, that's what a 3-year-old's like.
Yeah. Like a 7-pound bag of ice.
Yeah,
10-pound bag of ice.
10-pound bag of ice.
Like
yeah.
a 10-pound bag of
I would
ice.
say with legs.
With legs.
Yeah, I would say
arms.
that's about right. But I'm saying that like she might be a little bit of a runner, where he has to put her in the car, strapped in, so that she's not in the way of the groceries running into, or she's running into the park through the parking lot.
I
Stuff
think
like
get
that.
the 3-year-old a phone and FaceTime her while she's sitting in the car.
So you can see her be kidnapped out of the car as it's
Yeah. How far does he think this thing is away?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, if he's not leaving a child in the car on a hot summer day for over 30 minutes, It is a quick. It's a quick walk to. Usually, it's a pretty quick walk to and from.
Yeah.
Now,
also-
I want to
But he
mention.
didn't name the grocery store.
He
so
didn't.
No, that's a big.
That's a big
part
that's a
of it.
big piece of missing information. Now, another thing I want to say is I used to work at a grocery store. I don't know if you two know this about me.
I will say, if it's like a C town, I don't think you should be leaving a kid alone.
No,
in
a C town, a C town. You don't leave a child in a car.
No.
In fact, I wouldn't leave an adult in a car in a C town. But I worked at a grocery store, and I'll name it because I'm not afraid. King Cullen. All right, I worked at a King Cullen, and
America's first grocery store.
it was the first. And a lot of times I would go. I was in high school, and a lot of times I would love it when they would tell me to go pick the carts out, and that was an actual job that we would have to go and take the loose carts from the parking lot and put it back into the rightful container. And I love that because I would get to smoke a little pot and walk around, throw my headphones on. So I did that sort of stuff. So I was like,
Headphones were like 4 times the size of this at the time.
the more carts that are floating around, the more time I don't have to be inside work.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
There's that. You think about those people. They have a job to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess that's true. Now, let's really, like, the crux of this is, like, this little spot. Like, is he putting it in front of the car? Is he putting it in the middle? There's no spot in the middle.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm imagining: is he parked head in against the median and lifted the cart like almost halfway on the median. That's what I'm imagining.
You're
when he said it.
assuming because you did this that
Maybe
Ricky,
that is.
because in my mind's eye,
Mm-hmm.
he just put it in such a way that maybe it was over that little white line. That he thought that maybe there's enough room, but I think he's maybe blocking 2 spaces, and he's not even realizing.
Could he have gone sideways?
Could he have gone in the T shape of the parking lot?
This is rough.
He's wrong on this.
I think he might be wrong, but also I don't agree with the man screaming inside of his car because when you go park at a parking lot at a grocery store, I'm expecting that there's going to be carts.
Yeah, it just takes up some of the spaces.
Yeah, that's the space. Yeah, move on to the next one, pal.
Yeah.
I like how Ricky described it as windows up yelling.
Yeah, it's a specific yell
like
because
it was-
he's not windows down yelling is more aggressive.
It is.
Yeah.
It's almost like getting out of the car, but not.
But it almost I would think that he wants Ricky to know he's pissed, but doesn't want confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants a lot of times like what I do was like I want the person to know that they did a bad job, and I saw that you did a bad job. That's why I follow them on the highway. That's this guy's version of it. He's going to scream in his car.
I wonder how many groceries he gets.
It's a good question. I would
That is
assume
what
it's
what
for
is he getting?
the little girl and his wife and him.
Because I feel like he left out the name willy-nilly of the grocery store. It's literally the most important piece of information.
I bet it's a Whole Foods.
He's got to be a Whole Foods.
Yeah,
He's
I
probably
could
a
see him at a
Foods
Whole
guy.
Foods.
And at a Whole Foods, it's like leave the kid in the car the whole time. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very safe.
Yeah, alternatively, you can get them to bring the groceries out to your car.
Oh, Ricky's not that kind of guy.
Yeah, I know.
No, Ricky's a do-it-himself guy.
He's a DIY head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's also like, even if it was like a full service where they're happy to do it, Ricky'd be like, "Oh, I can do it. Don't worry."
Yeah, he would start helping the people.
That's true.
Right, yeah.
I also think Ricky is a type of shopper where he goes in and maybe he sees something that's off the list. I think Ricky is the type of guy that goes off shopping list.
I'm so off the list.
You have to be. What
That's
kind of
the thrill of life.
I feel like if you don't shop off list, if you're not walking down and say, I need to get bananas, I need to get milk, I need to get eggs, and then you see like, what's this?
Frozen cookies from Magnolia Bakery. I'll take that.
There you go.
yeah.
So
Van Leeuwen's.
Van Leeuwen's. I feel like if you're not doing that, that's a personality default.
Defect.
Yeah. No, but
That's
if
the word.
that is your default, it's not a defect.
Yeah, but maybe it's something that they could do better. Huh?
So we got to rate Ricky On a scale of like 1 to 10.
Who's the poopy head in this? And I can't. That's the first time I ever said that word.
Yeah.
On a
It only took 2 episodes. Who's
Did Ricky find a loophole or a poop hole?
There you go. So on a scale, so we're gonna rate Ricky and we're gonna rate the guy
okay?
that yelled at him.
At a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10 poops.
Stop. I can't.
On a scale from 1 to 10 jerks.
Now we're talking.
On a scale from 1 to 10 dolts.
Dolts. See, dolts is a good word.
Yeah, just no one knows what it means but you.
No. That's not true. I used it when we were out a few weeks ago, and every single person in that group of people knew exactly what I said, and they all complimented me on the word dolt. Did they not?
I think they
Don't
all
be a
laughed
dolt.
nervously.
No, that's not true. No, they all say, I'm going to put that in my repertoire.
All right, how many poops does Ricky get?
From 1 to diarrhea.
There we go. We're in.
Playing.
I'm
We're
not playing.
in.
I'm not playing.
Playing the game. He's playing the game.
Ricky is. I hate to be first here because I'm indecisive. I think I want to go on upper. I think he's at a 7.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
because I think there's options that he could have done. I think
7 is like hot snakes.
I think there's options. I think he had options. I think he could have walked with his daughter and taken her back by hand. He didn't have to leave her in the car.
Yeah, like he made it sound like there were no other options.
Right. There were
There's like
plenty of
55
other
options.
Yeah.
And
And like we said, leaving the kid in the car for a few minutes. I'm not a parent. You're not a parent. You're not a parent. But I think you could leave a kid alone in the car for a few minutes. Does that make me a bad guy?
2 minutes? Set a timer.
I think you could bring a cart back in under 2 minutes. Am I wrong?
I think so. But we don't know where he was shopping. And that is also what ups it to a 7. I think that I agree with 7, but depending on the market, if he's at the back of a Costco.
Wait.
Go ahead, Jack.
Okay. Here,
I can't wait.
I think I've gotten to the crux of his dilemma. Because it's not about the safety of the child. It's not about, like the ease of the unpacking the groceries. It's about somebody finding a child alone in the car. That's the reason for even 30 seconds you can't leave a child. Because it's when people find, it's like, you dirtbag, and they break the window to save the child. Even when it's cool outside.
Yeah.
You don't want to take that risk as a parent.
No, you don't.
I think that's
Or a dog owner.
That's a much bigger factor.
Yeah, that's an anxiety I didn't think about.
Yeah.
That is an anxiety because if somebody, it's almost that a man cursing closed window is much better than somebody punching out your car's window to get
and your daughter getting glass in her face.
Yeah.
to get the
It's like,
air,
I saved this child. You left her alone, so I had to give her glass in her face.
which it would probably be on TikTok. They would have to film it.
Yeah, and then you got to have a garbage
And like,
bag
no,
on my
sir, the
window.
cops are on their way. They need to know about this.
Yeah.
And people are such heroes when they find a baby.
Such heroes.
Oh my god, you get so much clout. You find a baby left alone in the car. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that's
Yeah. No, you're right. You're
so
right.
good.
You're better off
Yeah.
blocking in a parking spot with a cart.
Yeah. But
Can I
again-
change my? I'm
again-
gonna bring
No,
him back to a
no,
6.
Okay,
I'm not gonna bring him below 5.
I'm gonna give him a 4 because I think that there could be a better system, but that just because
I feel like you're undermining me.
no,
I'll redeem you.
Thank you.
I think that
Because
There still could be a better
I
system.
love Ricky Grimes,
I do too.
Okay.
and now I feel like I gave him a bad score because I think there's options.
But there's a flaw
That's it.
in the system. He thinks he has a system. By the way, I think that's his whole act is just having bad systems.
yeah.
yeah, a lot of
But-
bad systems.
But okay. Let's take this and go leaving a child in the car for 2 minutes is a 7.
Mm-hmm.
That makes him a poopy head.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, so if you were to leave your child in the car for 2 minutes, I think you would be a 7 out of 10 poopy head,
Yes, I agree.
right?
At least.
I think I don't, not the response.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is 7 out of 10 poopy head behavior, because it's like it's the wrong thing to do, but it's like it's gonna be okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like getting around someone in
not
traffic.
I
he
think
doesn't
Rick.
leave his car.
No, he doesn't.
Right? Yeah.
I'm just
If he did.
I'm just laying down a comparison of that would be
Okay.
a 7 out of 10. Therefore, making this an 8 out of 10. I'm just kidding. A 6 out of 10.
But is Ricky asking us if he's the bad guy of the
He
week?
just told us a story, and we're doing
or
with
is this
it what
guy?
we want.
That's right. We have free range.
Yeah.
Right, because I think that we will get a lot of people sending things in where they think the other person is the jerk.
And maybe we'll flip it on them. Maybe we'll say, you know what, kid?
Exactly.
You're the bad one.
Yeah. Ooh, the bad one of the week.
Ooh,
No, I don't like
the
that.
bad
I didn't
apple.
like that. The bad apple.
The rotten apple.
Rotten apple. Well, we'll workshop it afterwards.
Yeah.
But he gets a 6 out of 10. I think the yelling guy gets a 6 out of 10. I think yelling with the windows closed is the responsible way to rage.
Over leaving a shot when you could pull in. No, I would say that guy's at least a 7.
I think the guy
just
runs hot.
I think just yelling at anybody in public is just like, because when you're in a parking lot, you're not going 70 miles an hour.
Right.
You're going less than 5 miles an hour in that situation. So that's like basically like yelling at somebody in the store.
Yeah.
And I don't like
that's a 9 out of 10.
I don't like the fact that this guy
is
was
kinda crazy.
so eager to park. He was so quick to turn into that free parking spot that he couldn't look and see there was a cart. Obstructing.
Obstructing.
A lot of times I don't say the right words, and that's something that is my problem. I don't like that he couldn't look into there and see that there was an obstruction in the parking spot.
Yeah. I don't know. Also, like the
That
yelling.
that didn't generate enough oomph like I thought it would, and I think it's because I said a lot of things wrong.
Yeah. Next time, just say it right. Yelling in the car is kind of like yelling in your own head.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
pretty close.
If the window was cracked, maybe he would not have yelled.
It's true.
I don't think it would. I don't think he would have
Yeah.
yelled.
Maybe that is like the divider of what's acceptable yelling. Like if the windows are up, it's like basically, right offable road rage. But if it's cracked, it's like you're yelling at a father in front of his daughter.
Yeah. Also, yelling at a kid in the car, like yelling at a car that has a kid in it.
Yeah. So what are you giving this guy, Brendan? You didn't get
The
a score.
guy?
Yeah.
I don't like this guy at all. I have a problem with him. I'm going to give him an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because I hate the fact that he was so quick to jump into that spot and didn't realize that there could be something wrong with it. And Ricky was kind enough to give up the spot. One thing I do, and I live in an establishment with a parking lot, and a lot of times if somebody is waiting, I don't get out. I wait till nobody's there.
Oh,
That's a weird thing that I do. I don't know why. Because I'm like, I need my space to back out.
Yeah.
When I don't like somebody sitting there and seeing that I'm leaving and waiting.
Sometimes I'll get out of the car and I'll walk
Yeah, me too.
just to show them.
I mean, like I'm just dropping something off.
This is the type of pressure that I don't like in the car.
Huh. That's so funny. I thought I was the only one that did that wacky stuff.
No, it's really sad.
No,
crazy.
I'm like, I got to get out of this spot for this guy. Let's go.
No. I let that guy be like, I let him. Sorry, I'm not leaving. I've gone so far where people have like, are you leaving? And I clearly am. I'm like, oh no, sorry, I'm just grabbing laundry. And then I sort of tussle around in my car and I wait for him to go around.
Is
And
this
then
when your dad gets home and needs the driveway?
no,
All right. Should we do team?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
You got to touch my good vibe slippers.
We gotta all get in there.
Perfect. I'm not gonna be able to hold this.
I'm not gonna be able to hold this. You need to get
touch.
down on the
That's
ground.
fine. Can we? Let's do just skin to skin, a fist bump, and then good. We touched.
Okay.
We're in the space together. We're present.
We're
Yeah,
present.
if we were all dating, then we would have to touch the whole time, though.
Right.
So we'll wait like a little while before
All right.
we reveal whether or not we're dating.
We're not dating yet.
We're just courting, right?
Yeah, we're thinking about it.
Okay. I basically learned to take. It's okay to say no to to things. I had been asked to work on Monday, which is my day off, and I'm very happy to. I didn't want to work, but I quickly said yes, just because I like to be reliable, and I like that my company knows that I'm there. Also selfishly, because I want to, when I want to take off, I want them to remember that I'm always there. But it kind of backed my whole week up, where I wasn't able to go to do laundry. My house became like a little cluttered, because Monday is my day off, where I'm able to regroup, and I just, it kind of set my week all the way back. And I learned that it's okay to say no to things. And I got asked to work again this Monday, and I said no.
That's good. That's
and
big.
I think that's good, because it's I have a life. I'm able to say no. And when I said it, of course, I was like, listen, but if you really are in a jam, I do this whole thing where I'm like, I can't say no. And I'm like, but if you need it, if you really need me, I could work something out. But I have a wedding this weekend. I have a busy weekend, and I've worked like 10 days straight, and I need some time off. And it's okay to say no for your own mental sanity.
Good job, Brendan. I'm proud of you.
I'm very proud of you. I learned what I care the most about in a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich.
This is
bread?
Is fascinating to me.
Is it the bread? Is it the bacon?
So
Surely it isn't the egg.
it's an addition, a new addition,
A hot sauce.
A salt and pepper?
a hash brown
I don't like
In.
that.
In
I don't
the
like it.
BEC.
in the
A
BEC.
little too much flavor for me.
Wow, it's a betch.
It's Betch. BECH hash brown. And I'll tell you why. Now, I have a big problem with this, but texturally,
It adds a crunch.
it adds a crunch.
Mm. Love
And
a crunch.
the bacon you can't rely on at every place.
100%.
But you can rely on the crunch of that hash brown.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my big problem is that a lot of times they only have home fries, which are okay, but they charge you for a side of home fries and then put it on the sandwich. So it goes up to like being a $12 bacon, egg, and cheese with potato.
That's insane.
They should have a rule that you can't charge more than $2 for a potato.
Now, are you asking them to put it on the sandwich yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't say, you were so brazen to let them know that you want this special creation done.
I mean, is it so crazy
I don't have that
to do
confidence
a
to
potato
tell.
and egg sandwich?
No, but I feel like most people get the potatoes on the side, and then they do that on their own. They don't ask
I
them.
never heard of it going on the sandwich.
You've
heard of
the,
people-
well, yeah. The hash brown on a breakfast sandwich, it's the breakfast version of potato chips on like a cold cut sandwich.
Yeah, understandable. Now, what kind of bread is the sandwich on?
Kaiser roll every time.
I like a croissant.
I mean, that's
I do
indulgent.
Kaiser or bagel.
I can do a bagel sometimes, but I always feel like the
Lot of
bagel
carbs.
is too distracting from the actual sandwich itself. You want that soft, nice bun. You want American cheese.
Yes.
Because it
Sometimes I like
melts.
cheddar. I'm sorry.
It's messed up. I got pepper jack today, and it was just wrong. It's a good cheese. I love pepper jack, but it's just for that sandwich you need American cheese. The bacon has to be crispy. Ideally, it should be thick, but it never is. But if you're gonna give me just a bunch of bacon, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And then hot sauce, salt, and pepper.
Nice.
I'm a
now-
ketchup.
Yeah, I'm a ketchup too. But
Ketchup, salt, pepper.
I am a sausage, egg, and cheese guy.
I like a sausage, egg, and cheese.
Now, and the hash brown on that would add that crunch that I'm lacking.
Yeah.
So
That
I'll
would,
keep
but
that
it's just
in
a
mind.
little too much flavors.
I just want you guys to do me a favor and try it once this week.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, I can try it.
I'm gonna try it.
I can try it. I could
Thank
probably
you,
try
guys.
it.
I might do it on Monday.
No, I could probably do it Sunday.
I'm gonna do
one more day.
I'm gonna do it Monday on the day off.
And if they don't have a hash brown, I don't really think that like the home fried potatoes do enough because they
No, because I
usually
don't
do
think
it-
there's enough crunch.
It's a little
No,
too
I thought that
soft.
they would be more crunchy. At least the home fries that I like.
Yeah, like at
more
a
pricey.
diner or something
It
like that.
depends.
If they
I
did
guess it
like
depends
that, but-
the
Just
type
well
of home
done.
fries.
I got to ask for well done home fries if it's some. Okay, all right. The thing that I learned this week is that Australians are awesome. They're very cool, and even though they make a shitty product, they're so willing to help. I learned that Rode has very good customer service.
Yeah.
They're an Australian company, and the guy. I mean, I thought I was talking to Robert Irwin. That's
So
how
cool.
he's so. Robert Irwin is like such a nice, cool guy. That like.
Who's Bobby Irwin?
He's Steve Irwin's son.
Oh.
The Stingray, the man.
No,
man
I'm
ray.
aware. I'm aware.
Yeah.
Bindi is his sister,
he's,
right? Bindo?
Something like that.
Something along those
I
lines.
think it's a Super Mario character.
Bindi the
I play as Baby Bindo. Is it actually a?
There's someone in the little pink girl with dinosaur girl with the big mouth thing.
I don't know. But anyway, I called the company and I was like, yeah, I got all these like audio sync issues with the Rodecaster Pro. And he, oh no, oh that's awful. Oh mate, okay, yeah. Tell me what more about this. How can I help? And it was like he heard every word. He's like, send me these files. I'm gonna look at them myself. Send them to me. You got WeTransfer? I was like, yeah, I do. He goes, send them.
He had to listen to us going.
He listened to us?
Yeah,
We're big in Australia?
Yeah. Imagine if we
Yes.
pop in Australia.
Down
from
under.
this. Yeah.
Dude, but that's the customer service, like you just said,
Mm-hmm.
that makes me not angry.
yes,
Exactly.
I want to keep going.
Yeah,
I almost
waited no
wouldn't
time
want
at
to
all.
get rid of the connection.
Wouldn't want to hang up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
well, I
What are you
got
doing
other
later?
problems too. My toilet don't flush the way it should.
Yeah, and yeah, and also his name was Jackson, which my name is Jack, and immediately
Yeah.
when I heard Jackson, I was like, a cooler version of me. Nice.
Yeah, Jackson's
That's
big.
got some stank.
Jackson's a big name these
yeah,
days.
Yeah, so that's what I just learned that like Rode has some, and I'm doing this so that they can send me the Rodecaster Pro too. But anyway,
I bet Jackson wasn't named after the guy from the Titanic.
no, I wasn't either.
Sure.
I came out before the movie did. So.
Sure you did.
I came out 20 days before the movie did.
Suspicious.
Very odd.
My mom just loved the trailer.
I like that. That's that guy. First of all, you do a great Australian accent.
No.
Yeah. Nah.
I love when the Australians are just great when they like don't really know what's going on. It's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no. Yeah, that's it. They're always surprised.
Yeah, they are.
All right, appreciate. Who wants to go first?
What do I appreciate about you guys? You know what I truly appreciate? So we have a corduroy backdrop that's going up soon. And this guy right here, Jack, not Jackson, grommeted.
I'm sorry. What's the word?
He grommeted
Grommeted.
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing.
Grommeted.
He grommeted it.
It's only 6 grommets, Andrew. Come on.
But
What does it mean?
we went to the store together, and he bought a grommeter.
What does a grommet do?
A grommet is...
Is that one of those cartoons?
It's a while. He picked up on our bit. We've been doing that bit. It's a Wallace and Gromit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but a grommet...
You guys
how
have
would
been doing that bit?
Well, we were shopping for grommets. what else
Immediately
you
you think of Wallace and Gromit.
That was the first thing we said. That was the first thing I said before I even.
That's
knew what
how
a
you
grommet
know
was.
none of us are original. We all just went to the same Wallace and Gromit.
No,
now it's
a-
not a rivet. Rivet's different.
Okay, so I'm wearing corduroy. You're wearing. It's funny you come wearing corduroy, but you take it off to record. I noticed.
Oh, I forgot to put it back on.
Interesting.
It is warm in here. But here's the thing about these jeans that I didn't mention, and here's the thing that I want us to keep in mind for the podcast. Corduroy, yes, is a fabric that we'd like to incorporate, but it's more about corduroy vibes.
yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
Corduroy's cozy. These
Corduroy's
jeans,
fall with a
brown-
fireplace.
brown denim. These have corduroy vibes.
I agree.
You understand?
I agree.
Okay. Good. Hey, sorry, grommeting.
Oh yeah,
Just explain to me what,
Talk-
and the audience, because I don't
So-
think the audience knows what grommeting is either.
Jack might be able to explain it better than me, but it's like a little. So it's like on a piece of fabric, like a little metal ring, so that like goes through it and also secures it.
So it's a metal hole. It's a hole with a metal ring around it.
Okay.
like shower.
So that way we
curtains
can
have.
hang it.
Yeah.
He grommeted it.
You grommeted it yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You
it's no
punched
big
a hole in it,
punched a hole in it,
and you put a little ring.
And then I put a ring on one side.
I saw this. I saw the picture of it.
Yeah, and then another ring on the
But
other side.
you weren't
and then
so.
you hammer it down and you bend the metal, so it secures the fabric.
Interesting. All right. I thought that
grommet.
I thought it came grommeted.
Nope,
Nope.
I did it myself. And you know what I'm gonna do next?
I don't know. Maybe hang it up one of these days.
I'm gonna sew a loop onto the bottom so that there's a pocket so it can go over a rod for a backdrop, for another type of backdrop.
That's good to know. So when will we see this whole backdrop?
Hopefully soon. I just
And where is it going to go? Here?
It's gonna go. I think right there.
Oh, not
Yeah.
behind me.
No, you have the pegboard.
Yeah. What are
See
we
that
doing with this pegboard?
It's there for decor. We're gonna hang some stuff on it.
Okay. I'd like to peg some stuff on it if we could.
Ew.
Yuck, Brendan.
Oh man. All right. Well, that's great.
All right. I would like to say that I reached out to some of our best friends in comedy to submit for Poopy Head of the Week, working title, and I would like to. I appreciate all of them for getting back to me, for being enthusiastic about it, for finding the bit funny. Something I don't appreciate is, Ricky Grimes hating the term Poopy Head of the Week, but
Did he say that?
he did not like it. Yeah, he called it. He was like, "Yeah, it's a pretty awful name."
All right.
I did
But
not
can I
appreciate-
change my score on
I
Ricky?
appreciate
Can
the
I change my
submission.
Can I
score
change
on
my
Ricky?
score, Ricky?
Yeah, can I change my score, Ricky?
The numbers are already in, Brendan.
I'm telling you,
Locked
it
in.
stinks.
I know, because it's Poopy Head.
You asked him. Did you ask everybody what they thought about the
Yes,
name?
And Ricky did have another suggestion.
What was it?
I'm trying to remember it because it's on my phone and I'm recording with my phone.
And it's so much less memorable.
And it's much better.
But it was something along the lines of, "Who me? No way."
I like that. That's something. That's something.
What are we, Seth Meyers? Some late night
Now
show?
is the time to
I-
play.
I
Who
can't-
me?
No way.
I can't believe you waited this long in the podcast to let me know
Yeah, I almost didn't bring it up. I
that
didn't
me
wanna
and
give
Ricky
that
are
satisfaction.
simpatico.
It's because we have transparency.
Yeah,
We fight for what we love, but
yeah.
we're
Brendan,
also going to be honest.
what do you appreciate?
I appreciate, first of all, Andrew, I've been obsessed with this 3D printer that you have.
Oh, yeah, 3D printing's cool.
And I asked if I could make a little something.
It is nice. I'll
And
get a picture of that.
There wasn't even a question. They said, they made me make a small one. And he's making me pay for it, but like, because you have to pay for the rubber, or the plastic.
PLA.
You have to pay for the play. So, plah. So yeah, I appreciate you so quickly setting something up, and it looks like it made a mess over there, and I don't know what that entails, and I really appreciate you making that for me,
You're
and
welcome.
letting me enjoy watching it, because I did enjoy watching this whole 3D printing process.
You know
So
what?
thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
You're very welcome.
And Jack, I called you in a panic because I had left my lights on in my car. I go out. I was already running late, and I go out in my car, and sometimes I don't touch my car for weeks on end, but this morning with work, we have this new system, and I was moving my car around, and I have my lights are like manual. You have to turn it on yourself. I left them on. I go out, press the button to get my car going. Car's dead. Right away, I called Jack. I didn't even bring it to the group text because I figured right away, I was like, well, I guess we can't even record tonight because I know Jack was running behind. We had to get an SD card. And Jack immediately eased my mind saying, don't worry, we're good. We have time. I'm 15 minutes away. I'll get you. We'll be there. We'll make it happen. And like all the anxiety that I had because I thought I was going to be the cause of a cancellation, he eased my mind. So I really appreciate you coming. You came up big. And then even offers, he's got jumper cables. He even offers to jump the car on the way home.
Which we can still do.
We could still do it. It's getting a little late, but you know. So yeah, I just once again I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the time we spent together. This is fun. I'm enjoying this.
Me too.
If anything, I enjoy hanging out with my friends and
Yeah.
and talking nonsense.
Talking nonsense.
Yep.
All right, metric.
Onto the metric, the M of the
What
week.
can we improve? What can we do? What can we do better?
Oh, this is the one I always forget after one episode.
This is what I think. I think we need to get like corduroy jackets that are sort of synchronized. I think it's big for us. Like I think that we should be coming in wearing corduroy. I know it's expensive and that we're on a tight budget.
It's worth it.
But it's worth it.
I mean, you saved all that money at Mavis.
Yeah. Saved
that
all
money.
that money at Mavis.
I worked an extra day a week at work. Take that
Yeah.
extra money.
I think it's time
Put a
to
little
get
corduroy on you.
corduroyed up. I think that the next time that we're here, we should have corduroy everywhere.
Okay, my corduroy pants shrunk and they fit like skinny jeans. So
That's
I'm
great.
giving
Yeah,
them-
that would be.
I'm
even-
giving them away. No, they could.
That'd be better.
They could, they buttoned, but it was very tight.
Maybe I could wear them.
Maybe, yeah.
I got a tight waist.
Yeah, he's got a little teeny tiny waist.
What size waist? Are you?
32.
I'm a 30,
30. Who wears a 30?
and now these probably.
You should.
shrunk
What
down
are
to like
these?
20.
What are these Oshkosh bagosh you got on?
I'm a 30-30. I'm like a fucking ESPN special.
33.
30-30.
30. Oh yeah. I'm a 32. 30. You're taller than me though.
I know.
Should I be wearing?
I don't.
Should I be
like-
getting like a 25?
What length? What length do you get?
This is 30,
Yeah, me too.
but you're so
Maybe
much taller than me.
But I have probably a longer torso and shorter
Mm.
legs.
He's got a nice long torso. You got a little
I
teeny
have very
tiny torso.
I have a very long rib cage.
Oh, so it's all in the torso.
It's all in the ribs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't got long legs.
No, I don't really have long legs.
Alright.
I think I'm
'Cause I noticed-
proportional.
His
I
girls
noticed-
weren't the long ribs.
Yeah, I like those big long ribs. His nipples are so far away from his belly button.
I love that.
So much room. I noticed today as we were walking through Best Buy that he looked tall. Didn't I say that?
you did say. Yeah, you said. I looked
I'm looking
taller
up at
today.
him. Hey, he looks taller. I thought he grew a few.
He's starting to look tall nowadays.
He is.
It's this podcast. I'm blossoming.
He's really blossoming.
All right. For me, I would say that I think what we can do better is like just not leave the lights on our car. That would be nice.
Yeah. I'm very lucky that my car, like when I put the lights on the inside, I think it has a separate battery that it uses than the rest of it. So I
Oh,
can
really?
leave the lights on overnight and it's good. But
This is my first time I've ever done
Yeah,
it.
not the car lights though.
Oh, interesting. Inside.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, it was definitely the outer lights. What can we do better? I feel like maybe we're going a little long, and so maybe it's a
This
problem on myself.
No. I think that we're just getting a lot in so that we have room to edit, and we're only going to put the good stuff in. And this might, maybe this episode ends up being 30 minutes.
I can't imagine. There's so much gold.
I think that this episode was a little bit of like a sophomore album syndrome
Really?
sort of thing. I think this is a good episode. I think this is entertaining, but I think we had a lot more laughs last time.
Yeah.
So
We're
I
too
think
serious.
yeah, we're a little too serious. I think it was the headphones. I think that was my part.
I
think
didn't like these.
yeah, no.
Yeah,
well,
I feel
I suggested you
stupid.
take them off when I took them off.
Yeah, but no, you didn't give us
But
that option.
I did. I said I took my headphones off.
But
You
then
guys
we
can if
felt
you
like
want.
we were stuck.
Oh,
Next time, maybe you
sorry.
could be a little bit clearer.
Okay,
No, he's not
the-
clear with his words all the time.
No, I'm not, and I'm getting worse with it. I think I've been like I think I've been home alone too much, where I've stopped really like talking and socializing to people, and I think that muscle is atrophied.
Because sometimes you think maybe you say something and you think we know what you're talking about, but in reality we don't know. That's why we were wearing these
Yeah.
big dopey headphones.
Like in the car when I was talking about the location.
I can
of the
smell Mike the
clitoris.
Coolio.
Oh man, he stepped on my joke. Come on,
Sorry.
Brendan.
Sorry,
Ugh,
I didn't know it
so
was
funny.
a joke.
It was so funny.
No, you could do it again because
Well, you were saying how sometimes I talk about things that you don't really know what I'm talking about. You don't. I talk about things and you don't know what I'm talking about. And I was like, yeah, like in the car when I was talking about the location of the clitoris. There's my big joke.
That's good. I
That's
like
good.
that. But
Thanks
we're
for
a clean
bringing that
podcast, so you're
back.
gonna have to cut that.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I think that's wholesomely dirty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said the medical term.
you're
We
right.
can have fun. Here's the thing. It's just like Andrew and I talked about this. Is that we just don't want people coming in and thinking that we're like a cum podcast, which we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
But
We're
we
not.
can have fun. We can.
We're a
let
fart
loose.
podcast.
We're a fart. Yeah, and we're a poop podcast.
All right.
Did you give him? Yeah. You wanted the jackets.
Yeah.
So I think we're good here.
I think we are good.
All right.
All right.
I love you guys.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
We're just the Corduroy Boys.